today. Starting next Monday, the broadcast is moving to 1 hour only from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And taking our place in the 9 a.m. hour is a wonderful man who we are so excited to get to see every day. You will, of course, recognize him as a longtime TV host, a musician. He has a radio show. His name is Tesh, and he is joining me live right now via Skype. Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Okay, tell us about this fantastic television show.
Well, hopefully it's going to be fantastic. We're working hard on it.
Oh, I know it will be.
We've been doing the radio show for about 13 years now. It's called Intelligence for Your Life, and it's basically the tips that you need, 2-minute tips you need to live a better life. And we're in a world right now where there's so much information that you need a curator. That's what we've been doing on the radio. So my wife Connie and I and our son Gib, we're hosting the show, and it's sort of it moves at the pace of something like Entertainment Tonight, but it's 5 ways to shrink your waistline, 2 ways to be a better parent, 2 ways to find your purpose in life, things like that.
And I like that you do 2 because I feel like that's reasonable. It's not like 10 ways to do something.
yeah. Well, I can't remember 10 things, so
right.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like I said, there's nothing longer than a minute and a half or 2 minutes for this show, and these are also pieces that people share with their friends all the time as well.
So, John, when did you feel the shift in your life from musician, entertainment host to kind of like life coach?
I've always had such a curiosity for this kind of information, and I grew up in the local news business. And then when I ended up on Entertainment Tonight for 10 years and left to pursue music, I ended up bouncing around all over the place, all over the world, and found that there is that need. And I think Oprah really found it, where it's like we just, you don't have to be an expert on anything, but if you can connect people to experts, and that's. She's always been an inspiration for me in that area, and she's helped build, of course, Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz and all those guys. But that's really what we do. Is our specialty is connecting people. And I have to tell you, I have such great fond memories of playing so many concerts in Dallas. My music career really started at Caravan of Dreams. I'm not even sure if it's still there, but it's this little jazz club in Fort Worth. Then we went on to play the Meyerson and play at Prestonwood. So we're so excited about being on the air.
We're so excited to have you. Okay, so give me like some tidbits about the show, maybe some of your favorite segments that we can look forward to.
Well, one of them is, for some reason we end up doing a lot of stuff on germs. What's the germiest thing in your hotel room? What's the germiest thing? What do you think the germiest thing is in a restaurant? Is it the
in a restaurant?
Is it the seat you're sitting on? Is it the table? Is it the menu? Is it the ketchup bottle?
I'm going to say that it is the thing that everybody touches most would be the menu.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Dr. Charles Gerber, who's a friend of ours, who's a microbiologist, he just swabs everything. That's his life mission. And yeah, the menu was #1 because it never gets clean, and #2 was the ketchup and salt shaker. So yeah, we have to walk around in hazmat suits now.
Yeah, those are the kind of segments that sort of give you the heebie-jeebies. And I would imagine that is it the remote control in hotel rooms too?
Very good. Yeah, remote control is #1. Most people think it's the toilet or the bedspread, but that never gets clean. So it's one of the reasons why Howie Mandel is a close friend of mine.
Right. So that's kind of a lighter thing that you'll do on the show, but a lot of the segments will be really kind of deeper things to make your life better.
Right. We get a lot of, the wonderful thing about doing a TV show, radio show now is that you get instant feedback, right? So we get a lot of stuff on how to save your relationship, and the big tips from Dr. John Gottman out in Seattle, things like how often you're supposed to listen, and what are the top 2 or 3 dating deal breakers. For example, you go on a first date, and if you take your cell phone and you place it on the table, it's a dating deal breaker, because what you're saying to the woman or the guy who's sitting across from you is that if something else is important, if somebody else comes along, it's more important than you.
Yeah, especially if you put it face down, because then it says it might be more important, but I don't want you to see it. That's even worse.
Even worse. Sounds like that may have happened to you. I'm not sure.
Well, John, we are so thrilled to have you taking over this time slot for us, and I hope that when you're here in Dallas, you'll come see us in person, maybe co-host with us.
We would love it. Thanks so much.
All right, John, take care. Once again, you can see John's new show, Intelligence for Your Life, premiere right here next Monday at 9 a.m., followed, of course, by us, the broadcast beginning at 10. Okay, you may have heard of the term catfish. What does it mean, though, and how can it affect your life? We're going to be talking to a man who knows a thing or two about it. He has an amazing documentary and a TV series now that is all about it. Neve Schulman is up next, live in the broadcast studio. Stick around.